JaxsonMT and welcome back to another photography trip. This time it is the Big Apple, New York City. I'm currently actually on a train to New York City. I was gonna film inside the hotel. As I was getting ready, I realized it was like 7:30 in the morning and a lot of people were still asleep, so I decided to wait until getting on the train. I've already been through New York. I haven't been to the surface of Manhattan, so I actually don't really know what Manhattan looks like in person. I came here yesterday and I went immediately to Brooklyn Heights, where's the Dumbo Manhattan Bridge view. New York is a huge photography spot, arguably the biggest spot in the entire United States. I also have not eaten any breakfast yet or had any coffee, so I'm gonna do that, and then it'll be time to do our big photography route. I am spending all day in New York. I will see you guys all at Penn Station. I'm already seeing a photography worthy spot, which is a church right there. If I can get it. Oh, I'm already too high on the escalator. Whatever. All right, everyone, it's time to get our first look at the big city. Oh, goodness. Y'all gotta remember, I come from tiny little Seattle. Well, it's not tiny, but compared to this, it definitely is tiny. Check this out. One thing I'm noticing, the police here are like hornets. I noticed this last night. I could not go down a single street in New York without at least 3 cops patrolling the area. Yo, I really need to find product that holds your hair even in wind, because if I don't keep my head down like this, New York is extremely windy everywhere I go. And so the minimal products that I put in my hair, it's not working, especially not against wind like this. I have spotted the cafe that I wanted to go to. Not sure how to say that properly, so I'm not gonna try, but it's time to enter, see what it has to offer. Whoa, yeah, I'm definitely going in here now. Oh wait, matcha. You know, I never liked matcha until I had one that was made by somebody I know. And that person is how I found out that when matcha is made the right way, it is really good. So I might actually have myself some matcha instead of coffee. This little cafe is honestly really nice. I like the atmosphere. All right, all 3 of the items I ordered are here. We've got the chicken salad croissant, which I asked them to warm up, so it's a bit dark. I got the mixed berry tart and the strawberry matcha. That matcha is actually pretty good. Now it's time to eat the rest of this while I plan all of my routes. One thing I'm noticing, I'm gonna have to do a lot of walking. Really hoping I'll be able to stand up tomorrow. I thought police vans were only in Europe. That's something you don't see every day, a police van in America. Man, the skyline of New York is just something else. The first place is obviously the Empire State Building because it's the closest to me. The next place I'm gonna go to is the Flatiron Building, if I said that correctly. The next spot I am going to is the One World Trade Center. And then the final spot of my first photography route is going to be the Battery Park, which is where I get on the ferry to go see the Statue of Liberty. I have more routes which I will update you guys on. That is my first route. Plan is to hit all those key spots in New York, but take a bunch of photos along the way. All right, everyone, I have reached the Empire State Building, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is also much taller than I thought it would be. I'm gonna try and get further away from it to get a good photo of it. So hold on a second here. All right, would you look at that? I actually got quite a few photos of it. This is probably one of the better ones I took. And if you notice, there's a little bit of a sun glow coming through the crack in the buildings here. Also got a photo of the street that the Empire State Building is on. I actually quite like this photo as well. Okay, so yeah, I definitely am gonna run out of storage space by the time I'm done with this photography trip. I seriously hope that this SD card holds because it's the only one I've got. Big mistake on my part not to bring an extra one. Oh, that's disappointing. It's wrapped? Okay, whoa. Maybe not as disappointing because there's definitely some alternatives I can photograph here. Another thing, it is also really sunny out. So photography is a little bit harder for me because of all the extra shadows and overexposure and stuff. I'm just disappointed that the thing I came here to photograph is wrapped in scaffolding. That blows, but that's like one spot. There's many other spots I'm gonna visit, so I think we're still good. The next spot we're going to is the not Empire State Building, it's the One World Trade Center, which is a bit of a ways away, but it's also easy to get to. All I have to do is just keep following the street I'm currently on, and after a while, make a quick turn and I'm at the One World Trade Center. So for now, I'm just gonna be walking around, taking some photos, trying to avoid the wind. And all right, it's time to head to the World Trade Center, everyone. Let's go. All right, everyone, I just reached the World Trade Center. I'm sitting down right in front of it right now. And please tell me, how am I supposed to get a photo of this tower? It is like looking up to heaven. Let me show you guys this. How am I supposed to get a photo of that? If this is what the tallest building in the US is like, I don't even want to imagine what the Burj Khalifa is like. Because it's like I'm looking straight up to God right now. It's like I need to start praying. What did I say, everyone? New York is a photographer's paradise. This area is just beautiful. Still need to figure out how I'm gonna get a photo of that. Whoa, these reflections are something else. Whatever glass they're using just makes this building look a lot more beautiful with the reflections and stuff. So I just took a wide view on my phone and I just got an idea. Let me try this. I'll show you guys the picture if it turns out good. Well, everyone, I am pleased to announce that my idea did in fact work. I only planned to come here last minute because of the fact that it's a good photography spot. And I am so glad I made the choice to come here. So I'm about to get to the Statue of Liberty and I've just seen the perfect time to photograph the World Trade Center. Take a look at that. That is money right there. I also need to find a place to charge my phone because like every iPhone out there, the battery is draining quickly. Check out that fantastic New York skyline. It's time to head to the Statue of Liberty. I had read that the Statue of Liberty was a gift by France. For some reason, I did not learn that in school. Thanks a lot to Mr. Croissant for giving us a nice piece of history. My hair is trying to reveal the solar panel that powers the rest of my body. Luckily it's sunny out, so I'm getting all the energy I need. In a way, this sort of reminds me, like this Bay Area, it reminds me of both Sydney, Australia and San Francisco Bay, except possibly way larger than both those areas. So this right here, folks, is the Statue of Liberty. A gift to us from France as a result of us handing the British their first L out of 65 they've taken. And even though the Statue of Liberty is quite big, it still looks small next to my watermelon-sized head. The one reason I really wanted to come to New York was to see the Statue of Liberty. More facts about the Statue of Liberty: it is actually made out of gold, cast iron, steel, and copper. And the green color on the Statue of Liberty is actually a result of the copper oxidizing. And in the late 1900s, the Statue of Liberty was actually restored and they painted a green covering over it to protect the Statue of Liberty from rusting. During that restoration project, the torch was replaced with 24K gold. All right, everyone, so my phone is on 15% and I need to find a place to charge it, most likely back on the main city of New York. So I'm gonna do a final walk around the Statue of Liberty and then I'm gonna get on the ferry and go back. I'm also gonna share with you guys my next route is to go back to the main city of New York, obviously, and then head to a street called Stone Street. And Stone Street is a place where you can get a very European feel of New York. And then I'm going to go visit the very famous New York Chinatown after that. And then after visiting the New York Chinatown, I'm gonna try and do the Roosevelt Island tram. Man, even from the back, the Statue of Liberty looks just amazing. All right, everyone, it's time to say goodbye to Her Majesty, the Statue of Liberty. This is without a doubt an extraordinary piece of artwork. And God bless the freedom of America. So long. May we meet again another day. You know what? Let's take a moment to appreciate this beautiful view of New York City. I know the Statue of Liberty is the main focus here, but this view of New York is no joke either. This area where I'm standing right here would be a fantastic proposal spot. I'm now on my way to my next destination, which is Stone Street, and it's right up ahead. It's honestly not too far from where I stopped to charge my phone. And found it. That took way too long for me to find. New York is like a maze around here. If I'm gonna be honest though, I was expecting a little more European than this. This looks like older American versus European. I mean, I can kind of see the style to it, but in my eyes, it just looks more old American than it does European. It's still a really cool street, but it's not what I was expecting at all. Don't get me wrong, This is actually a really good spot for taking a photo, and I really like the way these buildings look. But when it comes to the European feel that I was expecting, it's a little underwhelming. The European part of it is what's underwhelming. And I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just trying to be fair. And now it's time to go to the famous New York Chinatown. I see it right there, the Roosevelt Whoa, that truck has been littered with graffiti. Anyways, back to the subject at hand here. We're here, everyone. Stop is walking across the Brooklyn Bridge, and then after that I'll be at Dumbo for the Brooklyn Bridge view during the sunset. All right, everyone, so I've made it to the subway station for Brooklyn Bridge, and I'm going to the Brooklyn Bridge viewpoint first before actually crossing it. The clouds covered up the sun. Anyways, I'm here and it's time to take some photos, and you know what, still looks pretty beautiful even without the sun's glow. And then after that, we're gonna cross the Brooklyn Bridge. It's gonna be fun. You know what? The sunset looks kind of beautiful from up here. I don't think the sunset went behind the clouds. I think what happened was I came here too late and I got here after the sun had already set too low to shine on the Brooklyn Bridge. That sucks, but I can still get a pretty good photo. I mean, check that skyline out. That is a beautiful skyline. And we got people running too. So my camera is not wide angle enough to get the whole city because the city is just that big. However, I actually did get some pretty good shots. I'm liking how this is turning out so far. Walking on the Brooklyn Bridge is very peaceful, and it's a great time to just let your thoughts run a track lap around your brain. And I'm just chilling here in a Starbucks. It's currently twilight hour, so it's currently not dark enough yet to go to Times Square. I want it to be completely dark. I want it to be completely dark by the time we go to Times Square. So for now, I'm just chilling in this Starbucks. They close at 9. It's currently like 8:20 or something like that, so I'm just gonna sit here, let my phone charge, chill, get ready, everyone. It's about to be an awesome time. Guys, this is one of the best places I have ever been to in my life, without a doubt. If you're a photographer come to Times Square. I have never seen so many photographers concentrated in one area. The moment I got here, I just started rapid firing the shutter. I was blitzkrieging photos all over the place to the point that my camera would sometimes crash, and I ended up filling up my entire storage space with photos from Times Square. Oh my goodness, this place is absolutely amazing for photographers, and it's all around a beautiful area. Guys, we got a BMW M-Class rolling through. Look at that. Heck yeah. All right, with my camera out of storage space, my phone getting low battery again because it's an iPhone. Thank you guys for sticking along with me, and I will see you guys all at the end of this video inside my hotel. I'm wiped out, and the thing is, I can't even sleep because I have to take a train to Philadelphia coming up soon here. I literally have to be out of this hotel by like 1:50 or 2. Well, I'll probably just sleep on the train and on the flight. New York was fantastic. There were a lot of things I loved about it. I loved visiting many different spots, and obviously I didn't get everything. I didn't get near everything. I mean, I was only here for one weekend. I visited 10 different spots in just a day, and I did half of it by purely walking around. I'm really glad that God gave me the strength to get all this stuff done, because it was a lot for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. God bless you all, and may we meet again in the next one.